Well, hello, this is Jay again, and I'm doing the sequel to Strumming is Drumming. You may notice something unusual about this guitar I'm holding. There's no tuners because there's no strings. There's not even a saddle for the strings to go over anymore. I wasn't kidding when I was talking about strumming being connected to drumming. The guitar is really a drum. It's just a drum and we put strings on it because we have this resonating cavity in here, just like the inside of a drum. We got the top head, or in guitar we call this the top, and the back, right? So it's like a two-headed drum. It sounds great. I use this guitar in recording sometimes just to slap it here or here. Sometimes I'll stick a mic in the sound hole, and it's just a great percussion instrument. I want you to really get this concept. Okay, there are a lot of great videos out there. A lot of great videos on YouTube. I checked out a couple today. And about where they break down strumming patterns. Okay? And if that's the way you want to go, just go on to the next video. Don't even watch the rest of this. But I want to tell you something. Just before you click the button there. Strumming is not about thinking. Don't think about it. Nobody ever taught me to strum. I didn't take one strumming lesson. I just started doing it. Now, not everybody can do that because for whatever reason you're a little intimidated about the whole thing of the guitar, right? There's a couple of things that I tell my students. I tell them, first of all, I say, don't look at your hands, right? Now, this is a strumming video, but I'll tell them, don't look at your hands. Don't think about where you're putting your finger. Don't stare at your hands. What is music about? What is the key component to experience music is listening. Listen to what you're playing. Listen to where your fingers are. Don't stare at your hands. It'll make chords just insane for some people. Okay? The second thing I tell them is, okay, about strumming, I said, don't think about it. Feel it. Just feel it. Okay. So I'm going to set this guitar down and I'm going to show you what I mean. If you want to become a great strummer, okay, and I will play chords today just so you know that I can play an E chord, okay. If you want to become a great strummer of the guitar, I have some advice. Go dancing. Just set your guitar in the case, leave it there for a month, and go dancing. If you're rhythmically challenged, if you don't get this whole rhythmic thing, go dancing. Well, if you're kind of shy about dancing or don't have somebody to go dancing with, then pull all the curtains down and shut your door and turn your music up loud and dance in your living room. You've got to feel the rhythm. I never think about strumming patterns. I don't think, oh, should I go up? Should I go down? I don't think about that. Look, you have two choices with your strumming hand. Okay, this is my strumming hand. I play left-handed. Okay. But so you have two choices, right? You've got down and you've got up, and that's about it. So it's just the combination of those two things. So check this out. I got a keyboard over here, and let's see here. Oh, wrong one. Hang on. There we go. Oh no, I gotta turn it up. My producer said, no, leave it down a little bit. I gotta turn it up. All right, now look. So we got that beat going. Right, have you ever noticed like when you're in a church or at a concert or something and the drummer starts playing and they're really smacking a snare, everybody starts doing this, right? They go, right? And you got a few people that are like really rhythmically challenged in the audience and everybody's going, and they're doing the offbeat. They're clapping on 1 and 3. They're not really rhythmically challenged, they're just probably from the South somewhere. Anyway, and I'm from the South, by the way. So, here's what we do. Just take this beat, right? Just this is a major dance beat, right? I think this one is called House, right? And you just take an E chord and just do this. And if all you do is just go down, 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 that's cool. so ingrained into your DNA that you can just, you don't even have to think about it. One of the things, let me turn this off for a second. There we go. Okay, so one of the things, another thing I tell my students, when I want to really make sure that they know something, I say, okay, I want you to practice this little riff. So I'll say, here, practice your G minor pentatonic scale, right? Like this, right? And then I'll ask them questions. I'll say, okay, now I'm going to ask you questions, and I'm going to interview you. Okay, what's your favorite color? And they'll go, blue. No, you stop. You can't stop. I want you to be able to talk to me. Right? So what's your favorite food? Pizza. Right? So they'll do that, right? Because it isn't second nature to them. You cannot think about this stuff, guys. It's music. We don't think about it. We feel it. And yeah, the mind comes into play for sure. You know, when you're thinking about all the theory and all that stuff's useful. But the basic components of music is listening and feeling it. You have to feel it. And if you have trouble feeling it, saturate yourself in the dance. That's why I call this thing dancing hands, because that's what strumming is. It's dancing. It's dancing with your hands. I don't think about, like, let me see if I can pull this up again here real quick. You may have to edit this, Jordan. Hang on. There we go. All right, so I don't think about what kind of strum am I going to use. So start out like this. All right, what if I wanted to do something else? Well, when I get more proficient in strumming, then I can do, like right now I'm playing the kick drum, right? Now I'm listening to the kick drum, and I'm hearing the snare in there, so I'll start doing the snare. The snare and the kick are hitting at the same time on this beat here. But there's a hi-hat on the offbeat, and so I'll do that. Now I'm playing with the hi-hat. I don't think about it. Just hear it, and then when I hear it, my brain sends the message to my hands, do this. And then I can get fancy, right? Using accents like in the first video. It's about that simple, right? So, my advice to you is don't think, go dancing. Talk to you later.